What's going on? Welcome to Asian Cosell. So this is a video from Mankind, and Sabrina Ionescu and the WNBA Super gets owned by the 17-year-old boy. So it's Kiefer Atlas, but that's not really the real issue. Is how WNBA wants to be paid way more or close to more to the NBA, and we're just going to see how this is going to go. So let's get into this video.
So the Los Angeles Sparks are offering a great opportunity for some of you hating ass men in the comments to practice against some of their players. Now, this is going to be a dream come true for all of us because we're going to get to see Dearica Hamby fucking cook your ass on the court, and you're going to be making her a sandwich by the end of that practice. But also, it's life-changing for you because you'll finally get attention from a female for once in your life.
Challenge accepted.
Hey, hold my beer.
3 or 4? 3 or 4. There you go. Cutting down to 7. Ooh.
Okay. The statement you made, no, but challenge accepted. And the funny thing is, they've been, I think, practicing against men this whole time. So this is nothing new, lady. Nothing new. Because the ladies always practice with the men, so the competition will be a little easier. But now let's check the Sabrina Ionescu case here.
Deeper, come on now. Hey, easy.
Oh, and you think you can step to me? You think you could step up to the streets? To me?
All I ever wanted was a black grand Deeper. The next round. So this cutting down to 7. Deeper, come on now.
All right, spaceships.
Cried like a little bitch.
Goddamn amazing. Woo.
Sabrina Ionescu is considered one of the best players in the WNBA right now. One of the best. And she just got owned by a 17-year-old boy at her own camp. While some of these WNBA players are out here talking about how they could actually take on an NBA player, not to mention asking for more money in a league that has lost $10 million a year every year for 30 fucking years. And look, I got nothing against her. I got nothing against the WNBA, but let's stop playing victim. Let's stop living in delusion. Let's bring things back down to reality, shall we?
And they hashtagged it with equal pay.
Okay, and going back to that game, of course, a lot of people in the media are like, oh no, Sabrina got on. Yeah, well, guy's gonna, play hard and he's gonna score, and that's Kiefer Atlas in the Philippines, because I'm very aware of the Philippines sports, because on my other channel I cover Philippine sports. So, and a lot of those players are professional players, and then some of the girls play in the UAAP college. So. Yep. So, and I even know, like, what is it? There's a girl from Canada who's Filipino-Canadian, Camille Claren, Japan Aguilar, Paul Lee. But to you guys, they're like, who the hell are those guys? Yeah. But that's only, if you follow Philippines basketball. But let's check about this equal pay right here. This is a good one. This is where it's going to math. Here we go.
Pay for equal work. Now, I did a little bit of research. It's not exactly equal work. Let me break it down for you. The WNBA plays a 40-game season. The NBA plays an 82-game season. If you add one game to the 40, you get a reducible fraction, 41 over 82, or 1/2 as many games in a WNBA season as in an NBA season. Now, is each of these games the same length? No, the WNBA plays 2 20-minute halves or 40 minutes of basketball. The NBA plays 4 12-minute quarters or 48 minutes of basketball. The fraction there is 40 over 48, or 5 6 minutes of basketball in a WNBA game as an NBA game. Multiply that by the 1/2 as many games in a WNBA season. We learned that season has 5/12 as many minutes of basketball in it as an NBA season. Now, is each minute of basketball in each of the seasons the same amount of work? No, there's different rules in the WNBA than on the NBA. The NBA has a 24-second shot clock, which means boys have 24 seconds to shoot the basketball. The WNBA has a 30-second shot clock, which means the girls have 30 seconds to shoot the basketball. So for every 2 minutes of play, a WNBA player runs down the floor one less time than an NBA player at a 4-to-5 ratio. Multiply the 4-to-5 ratio by the already established 5/12 of minutes basketball in a WNBA season, cross-cancel the 5s, reduce the 4 over 12. We come to the conclusion that a WNBA season is 1/3 as much work as an NBA season, so that's one of the reasons why they don't make as much money. Now, I know what you women are thinking. You're thinking, hey, Tommy, slow down. We're girls. We aren't as good at math.
Yeah, and you can break it down even further if you want, because men run faster, they jump higher, they're heavier in general, and moving a heavier body takes more energy, right? And break it down even further. Let's go back to training. Let's go to the training room. You know, when men and women lift weights, men generally lift heavier weights, and all that is part of the fucking job, right? And you can really use this same logic for any sport or any physical labor job at all if you really want to talk about equal pay for equal work. But speaking about the WNBA, what are 2 recent viral clips that you may have seen that give off the same energy? Now, I don't know about you. You may have seen these clips, but I thought these 2 clips work perfectly together. Check it out.
Women, I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
Oh my God.
That's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
No, that was kind of his point. That's kind of what he was saying. I mean,
meanwhile,
y'all gotta pay y'all dues. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We all did it.
Yeah, the CBA is coming up soon. I can't wait.
Girl, y'all benefited from everything. Y'all youngins benefited from NIL.
What does that mean? We deserve more.
And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
Of course,
Everybody.
I agree.
Everybody.
I agree with that.
But we got to get face the consequences. Damn, we got to get it on the
Y'all
mud
got to
like
deal with
y'all.
something. Y'all got to do something.
But the women coming in, not this year, but next year. Or because the ones coming this year.
And good old Angel Reese and djonai Carrington, you know, talking about, oh, we need more money. We got the collective bargaining agreement. We're going to sit out. We're like, okay. Then, you know, and if we're okay with the emergence of Caitlin Clark, hey, you can sit out too. And guess what, Caitlin Clark? There's other leagues that you could play. If you want to play this little game, because, sorry, we want to give you more money, but we can't because the WNBA is not making any money.
She would still be in the rookie contract again. Mm-hmm. The ones that the year after, they're going to get more. They probably going to be making more than us.
No, they are.
I'm hurt.
They are. Like, yeah. I've been in the meetings. They are.
I need to get in the. I need to get in the field.
You need to come to the meetings.
I gotta get in the meetings because I'm hearing like, they don't give us. If y'all don't give us what we want, like, we sitting out.
That's a possibility.
Gosh darn it! Shit! Shoot!
Panic. Devastation.
Angel Reese done said that if the WNBA does not give the players what they want, there's a chance they will sit out this year. Go ahead, sit out. You do realize that in y'all's biggest season ever, y'all lost $40 million. And you threatening to save somebody some money? I wish I would go somewhere and somebody tell me they gonna threaten to save me some money.
I know I'll go down in history. I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
You fucking sure about that?
No, really, Angel?
Not again! Angel Reese, part 30, let's go! Open 3-ball, Angel, make him pay! Make him pay! Bang!
I don't know if you noticed at the beginning of that clip, Angel Reese, the same woman saying that they deserve more money, is so bad that they literally don't even block her. When she's got a wide open 3, they back away and focus on other players.
Let it rain! Rain dance!
What's
Let
going
it rain! Let it rain!
It's rebounds,
man.
Rebounds.
Let me see that one shot where you turn around, we'll shoot with your eyes closed and get it blocked. Yeah, that one right there. Bang! Y'all ready for some bag work? This is the type of thing you saw in the 2K animation. Angel Reese, step back, long 2.
I thought Angel was about to die. I thought Angel was about to die.
I'm not even going to say anything. It's so embarrassing. What do you even say to that, man? Except that is a paid professional. And not only that, but she's asking for more fucking money, bro. Like, that is one of the most Looney Tunes ass uncoordinated things I've ever seen. It genuinely looks like a fourth grader who just learned how to play basketball. But let's do this thing again. What two clips give off the same energy?
I thought Angel was about to die.
Meanwhile. Ojo al casi golazo de cabeza que vemos en este partido. Ojo el salto. Prácticamente roza la pelota y la clava en la escuadra, pero finalmente no llega. ¿Esto qué es?
We were on the verge of greatness. We were this close.
I got something to say. Everyone watches women's sports.
What is it? We're talking women's sports. Women's sports? F Angel Reese. Go Caitlin Clark.
Apparently, and I was surprised by this, Nike has not had a Super Bowl ad since 1988. So this is their long-awaited Super Bowl comeback is here, and this is what they chose for.
You can't be demanding. You can't be relentless. You can't put yourself first. So, put yourself first.
The point of the ad is supposed to be that female athletes are the victims of sexism. That's what the ad is saying. You can't be demanding, you can't be confident, etc. These are all things that women supposedly hear from our supposedly patriarchal society. The whole ad is one long feminist trope. But the richest irony, I think, is that Caitlin Clark is in this commercial. Clark has actually been doubted, criticized, mocked, belittled, hated on. That's true in her case, except men are not the ones doing that. All of the hate towards Caitlin Clark, literally all of it, is coming from other women, most of whom are playing the same sport. Her haters are the other women in her league.
Last night, we read Time magazine where Caitlin Clark was named Athlete of the Year. Why couldn't they have put the whole WNBA on that cover and said,
oh, geez, I've heard this a bunch of times where, like, what her name is, Sheila Johnson. I'm just like, she's bringing in the revenue. The whole WNBA, the whole WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. Really?
The WNBA is the league of the year because of all the talent that we have.
Even after everything she's done for that league, they just don't want to give her flowers, man. Like, that's how petty women are. These grown-ass women, grown-ass professional fucking athletes. But that is one of the owners of the WNBA, a league that loses $10 million every single fucking year, saying one of the dumbest fucking things I have ever heard to someone who has done more for the WNBA than any single athlete that came before her. You want to know why the WNBA can't be the league of the fucking year other than it's the dumbest shit you ever heard? Yeah. This is a perfect example right here.
Time this weekend in Minneapolis and ready to put on a show here at Target Center as Chelsea Gray controls the tip.
I think they're going the wrong way.
Yeah, she wasn't sure which way they were supposed to go.
Wow.
Nobody really was sure, and Liz Cambage says, all right, I'll take it to the ring.
So in case you couldn't figure out what was going on here, neither could they. Like, they literally didn't know which way to go at the beginning of the game. That is something that happens to fourth graders. Again, not to mention they missed the first free layup there. And the funny part about this, that is the All-Star game, the 2018 All-Star game. This is the best of the best in the WNBA at that time. But please pay them more.
I got an inbounds play. Nothing bad can happen, right? Unless you pass it right to the other team. And the other person didn't help themselves out by bricking the three-pointer. I mean, this is insane. We're passing it right to the other team. She didn't even have a teammate within like 20 feet.
Wow. I always think it's dumb when they say women belong in the kitchen, because how else is the rest of the house going to get cleaned?
Male bodies are naturally better at jumping higher, running faster, and moving bigger weight. Mm-hmm. Women's bodies are typically better at timing, balance, and flexibility. If we look at the sports that are popular in our patriarchal-led world, sports like basketball and football, which in the US are the most money makers and the biggest watch sports, only revolve around the qualities that male bodies are good at. The sports that aren't popular, like dance, figure skating, gymnastics, which women absolutely naturally excel at, are not popular.
Bitch, are you dumb? Pardon me? Are you dumb? I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb. Are you like medically speaking? Are you like
You hear that, fellas? It's the fucking patriarchy. Couldn't possibly be the fact that men and women are interested in different things and therefore spend money on different things, right? But no, you're not allowed to be interested in what you're interested in anymore. That's misogynistic. And you damn sure can't spend money on it either. You have to be interested in what women are interested in. Like, this is some of the dumbest shit I ever heard. You're half the population. You want something to change? Fucking change it. Thought you were strong and independent. Men made men's sports popular. Why can't you do the same? Here's a fucking idea. Stop spending $5,000 on 5 grams of face cream and $10,000 on a Taylor Swift ticket and go out and buy $10,000 worth of figure skating memorabilia and a $5,000 ticket to gymnastics. See if that doesn't push the fucking needle. But these women are so programmed by feminist propaganda. They really don't want solutions. They just want to play victim and blame everything on men.
Jesus Christ.
I fucking That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Listen, man, where my facts to give, they're frozen. My facts to give, they're frozen. Facts to give, they're frozen. My facts to give, they're frozen. When I was young, I was rich with facts to give. I became older, I became slow with facts to give. My facts to give, they're frozen. My facts to give, they're frozen. Facts to give, they're frozen. My facts to give, they're frozen. When I was young, I was rich with facts to give. I became older, I became slow with facts to give.
So there you go, mankind. Yep. So, yeah, and yeah, this issue is gonna just never quit, anyways. Yeah, women usually spend some other things like on makeup and face cream and other things. Now if they would start selling tickets on all the sporting events for like women's basketball, like the WNBA, which they are for Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark, but they're not really spending as much anywhere else. The WNBA would be a dead product, and if they decide to sit out, guess what? It's not going to be a loss for Caitlin Clark and majority Indiana Fever. They'll just go say, hey, this is the year we get to go play overseas. And, that's how it goes. All right. And shout out to Mankind, man. Pretty good video. So, yep. And yeah, if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe. And I'll see you in my next video.